Hello and welcome back to Kenty with Dr. Octagon. This is a 0.47 patch and I guess not my first play on it because I've been playing a little bit, but my first recording of it. I've been doing a little experimenting and I came into the battle. I just re-imported actually and came across this little sand ninja here. Hello, why can't I look at you? We're going to attack him. He's pretty badass. Oh, well, saying that, we just kicked his ass. Alright, so we're going to pick him up here, see if there's a police station in Shark. We are at Shark currently. And see if I can collect a bounty on this guy. This is going to be a little bit different to my other videos. It will be edited. So I normally just don't loot because in my previous playthrough I had plenty of money and there was no real need. But since I've just imported again and I've kind of had a few shots at Shark actually, I was testing the theory as to whether or not you could take on a town. And I managed to kill all the guards, but the problem was that they just kept getting back up. And so I would attempt to disarm them. I just took all their weapons and clothes, and so there was this naked dude standing at the gate, which is kind of strange. But anyway, I'm going to see if there's a police station in here. I hope there is, because I don't really want to go all the way to another town with a very burdened character. I have much stronger characters than Shadow. I can probably run faster with a body, but I have some stuff. But during my plays on Shark here, the problem is that now that there's the blueprint system, I don't know about the viability of trying to take over a town, or even if you can. The problem is obviously the traders won't sell to you if you kill their friends. I mean, that's just totally logical. And so, if you do need to go to each town to buy these blueprints, then that could be problematic if you make enemies. As in how that will work if you can take on a new faction. Anyway, it's all part of the experimentation, playing around with the gameplay mechanics. What I do want to be doing in this video, maybe next two, is to show in my game, I don't know if they're individual, the locations of all the blueprints. That's the goal basically. So it will be jumping around a bit, so you might see the day-night cycle change. But that's because I'm going to edit out the travel time. Just to keep it at least vaguely entertaining. But only vaguely. Not too entertaining. I want to spoil you people. Well, both of you. Alright, so I'm going to try and sell this crap. And then I'll pick it up in the shop when I see what they sell. So here we are in Shark, which is obviously on the top of the map. I was going to work my way down from, just like we read I guess, from left to right, top to bottom, as we read in the West, and see who has what basically. So we're up here now at Shark. Yep, you know the drill. And this is a construction trader. This is a new little sign. We're going to see what he has. Something I did notice in the last shop, which I really liked, was this auto arrange feature. And here we have some blueprints. Outpost startup kit, and I don't know if we have any money. Yeah, we have money. Wind generator. Wow, that's a 25,000. I'm really hoping we can kill people. How to do farming. It's funny because I imported my research according to the import, but obviously I didn't. I don't know essentially what that means. Okay, I'm reading it here. These are what this entitles you to basically. It's sort of tech level 1. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. So I'm going to buy that. That's really cool. So basically, Shark, in my version, contains Outpost Startup Kit, How to do Farming, Advanced Outpost Blueprints, and Wind Generator Theory. And yeah, this auto range feature is really nice. Just for helping you to throw stuff in so you don't have to play Tetris with the thing, which is a really cool feature. I like that a lot. It's a nice improvement. Where is my compass? I'm sure it's coming soon. just stumbled across a little fight here, and the Traders Guild were a little bit damaged, and something I didn't even factor in. That's another new way to get blueprints, was this trader here was downed, he was knocked out, and so I sort of gave him a little helping hand and healed him. But then I borrowed from his inventory a couple of, I got sabers, ninja blades, flat topper, and advanced sabers, and this was all in his inventory. And I don't actually believe that this messes with your faction status. I just think it just doesn't affect it at all. You can seem to steal stuff from people at any time, and it's fine. Admittedly, I did have a problem once when I took the armor off a policeman that was downed in battle, and the character that did it was never seen again, which was a little weird. But anyway, it's just another way to get blueprints, which is really cool. Alright, now we're in the wonderful and beautifully named Clownsteady. And I went into the weapons trader, and interestingly, he's got his own set of blueprints that are appropriately enough all weapons based. I see a few new classes, essentially the categories of swords of various kinds, katanas. Some I've never heard of. I've never heard of Nodachi, but I do know this one down here. The Wakizashi. The Wakizashi is the short one, little guy. So that's really cool. So you've got weapon-specific blueprints at weapon traders, which is awesome. Okay, the construction trader now in Clownsteady has... Okay, so he's also got an outpost startup kit. The small one, advanced outpost. See, that's 25,000 cats. That's a lot of cats. I mean, I'm sort of steadily building up the money. I actually haven't done much, and I seem to have a decent amount of money now. But so far at Clownsteady, the little ones here, we've got an advanced outpost, which I think I saw also at the other one. And so I think a lot of the general... Okay, so it looks like it's going to be tech trees that we're buying here. And they're going to increase in money, and that I did read in the forums, which is pretty cool. So advanced outpost here, 25,000, which was also at Shark, I think. So anyway, let's do a tour of the rest and see if anyone has anything a little bit more exclusive, apart from weapons. We'll see. Now, I've wound up in Brink. I guess that was my actual starting point for my original game. I went to the construction trader here, and he did not really have anything that was that different to Clownsteady. It was exactly the same, actually, and it was the same as Shark. So I'm curious to see where the variation is in what's available, apart from weapons. And this one he's got Ninja Blades, Wakisashis, which was, again, common. A couple of variants, and what's interesting, I haven't actually seen any advanced tech trees. I've seen 1 and 3 as far as the tech levels, which enables you to build Research 1 and Research 3 tech benches. But so far, not a lot of variation. Just picking it up in Catan, I'm going to go through the traders in a little bit and sort of cut around to them so I don't have to walk between them. But I did find a nice little feature here. I'm going to have Dr. Octagon talk to this guy. Don't steal anything. Oh, I'm sorry, what was I talking about? I talk to the trader. This is really cool. I like this, the new armor feature. It's the armored hood, which is baffling in itself, but really cool. The tin can I've not seen before. I'm used to the tricorn hat, and I don't think we've seen the iron hat before, or the wool, but this is really nice. These goggles, which is essentially eye protection for sandstorms, which is super cool. I'm going to buy one of these just to see what they look like. I'm assuming they fit in the hat section. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look at Dr. Octagon now. See if we can see him. Oh boy. Now if that isn't tough guy, I just don't know what it is. That's pretty cool. I'll have to take a better photo and put it on the Facebook page, but that's pretty badass. Alright, let's see what else this town has. Okay, so from what I can see here in Catan, we've still got the same things on offer from the trader. It's tech level 1 and 3. So the advanced, or the Outpost startup kit and the advanced Outpost blueprints. But I'm really liking the new features. I love my goggles. They look super nerdy. It's super cool at the same time. Let's see if we can get a nice little shot of them here. Yeah, who'd want to mess with this guy? That's threatening. That's horrifying right there. Coming to get you. All right, let's see. We're going to move on to do the little pass here and then go into the bottom section of the map now. I cannot make a Kenshi video without showing a little bit of combat because the combat is super cool. See my guys in action. I'm not really finding any problems with any enemies actually. I'm sure the samurais would kick my ass. Hey, look at this guy. Where's he going? He did like a child. This is awful. Oh, this is just awful. Come on, buddy. Oh, I'm rooting for him actually. Look, let's see what's going on. Oh, like he's both his arms are like damaged beyond the point of use. That just seems kind of cruel. But oh, you know, this is life in the whatever this is. He's running. Oh, this is such a wrong direction. Oh, buddy, it's gonna end poorly. That's it. Kill that child. Yep, very good. Heal up, boys. And, let's move on. So picking it up here at Trader's Edge, I have been through all the shops. I went to the construction trader and he did not have anything different to what I've seen so far. I did pick up, just to have a look at it, the armored hood and put it on Kage here. And it looks pretty cool. I like that. That's nice. And it's I don't know if this feature was here before, but the reflection of what appears to be sort of like some sort of disco top is silver mesh party outfit, which I believe is just a ninja shirt. The white turtleneck. But yeah, it looks kind of fancy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But let's push on to the next town. Rightio. So I just visited Trader's, this little guy here, which I can never pronounce nor read the name of, but it's where I'm moving my mouse here. And it did not yield any new blueprints. It only had tech levels 1 and 3 and the various ones. I also visited the weapon shop, but I had a little look. I'm also going to play out a battle here because I found a bunch of enemies, so I may as well just end it with a fight. I had a little look on the forums for a little whilst editing, and to sort of get a little bit more of an overview of the 1.047 patch. And it was saying that various areas will have weapons specific to the clans that manufacture them. The example they used was cleavers, sorry, are made by, I think it's the Paladins, or it's a certain group. But the United Cities, so far, what I've been finding primarily are katana-based weapons. So that's really cool that you can go to different areas and access different weapon styles based on the individuals that make them best, which is really nice. But what I'm going to do after this fight is heal up, and this little town up here is Port South, this guy here. I'm going to heal up, but before I start my new video, I'm going to import my game without importing the research and see if that has an impact on the blueprints that I am able to obtain at each city that I visit, which is kind of interesting. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. This was a group of, let's say 18, 19 enemies, I think, and my guys seem to handle it admirably. I haven't finished them off yet, but there was 2 groups of Dust Bandits and a group of Hungry Bandits, which are pretty average, but I thought in numbers at least it will provide a decent challenge for me, which is nice. So yeah, at this point I'm going to wrap it up. We're just dispatching the last enemy here. And pick it up on the next one, and we are going to be visiting Port South, and sort of everything in this bottom part of the map. And we'll make it all the way over to this little guy here, which I can never remember the name of. All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, if you like what you see. And if you don't, dislike it. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. It's been Dr. Octagon, and see you in the next one. Thank you.